We have a lot of content to
We have like a lot of jokes, a lot of fun. Give us a thumbs up if it's working.
We're good. Oh,
It's working and you're beautiful. And I love you guys.
Terry!
What's everybody drinking?
I got wine.
Ginger ale.
Come on.
We're gonna get it cracking. Hello, everybody. My name is Kerriann Otaño. This is my husband, Dane Suarez, and I was the cover girl on the most recent edition of Content Magazine. It is an incredible Bay Area magazine. I know a lot of people are checking in from out of state. It's wonderful. Someone's holding up the magazine right now. I look great. Yes, serving face. We thought it would be fun for y'all to just like get to know me, and what better way to do that than by my husband practicing his hosting skills by interviewing me. So welcome to Late Night with Dane Suarez. He's going to be the hostess with the mostest. Very handsome, super good looking guy. Dane's going to ask me questions, and we're going to finish out our little segment by singing you a little excerpt of Carmen. So you can hear a little opera in your own living rooms. How could you be more lucky? Thank y'all so much for being here and tuning in. Go for it.
Hi, welcome to my show. Okay, so the first question I'm going to ask you is a question that we get asked quite often. What made you want to be an opera singer?
It's a great question, Dane. So when I was a kid, Karen and Gil, my parents, were tuning in from New York, can attest that I was a big old ham. I was always in musical theater, and I really thought, this is going to be it, right? She's going to get famous and be on Broadway. Bad news, the girl can't dance, but what she can do is sing real loud. So I had a voice teacher in 9th grade who took me to go see an opera at the Met. She took me to see Carmen. And the woman singing it was like a thick, juicy, curvaceous woman with big old curly hair. And she melted everyone's faces with how loud she sang. And I was like, that's it. I want to be that girl. And I've been obsessed ever since.
Who's your favorite opera singer?
Dane Suarez is my favorite opera singer. He's so handsome. Yeah. Look at that face. And you'll understand why later, because Dane will be singing with me. So.
What other artists outside of opera are some that you really enjoy?
Okay. Growing up on Long Island, I'm a huge fan of Billy Joel. I really love like singer-songwriters, Billy Joel, Joni Mitchell. But most recently, my main jam is this dude called Little Dicky. And I'm going to tell you why. Lil Dicky is, first of all, fire. He's like an incredible rapper, and he has a TV show now on FX that you can stream on Hulu called Dave. And mental health is something that we talked about in my article. It's super important to me. And they do an incredible episode talking about mental health for performers, because we're usually supposed to be on all the time. And they handle it in a really beautiful way, talking about just being honest about mental health issues. So Lil Dicky, check him out.
For sure, it's so good.
So good.
The first time that we found him was one of your opera colleagues showed us a video of his
Pillow Talk, which is a 10-minute music video.
Look it up.
So funny.
Some non-opera questions. What is our favorite Bay Area restaurant?
Okay. Dane and I have been living in the Bay Area now for 3 years. We love this place called Orchard City Kitchen. So for anyone who's local and has not popped by Orchard City Kitchen, I'm gonna tell you what to get. It is the BBB, which is bacon, honey butter, homemade biscuits. I'm telling you, treat yourself, y'all. You deserve it. You've been in quarantine for a minute. Get them snacks, get them calories, treat yourself.
Also, the KFC.
The KFC, which is Korean fried chicken. Treat yourself. You earned it. And you know who else earned it? We did, because I'm definitely ordering for us tomorrow.
And for those of you who do partake in alcoholic beverages, the OG milk punch. Is fire.
What?
Who knew? Okay, what's next? You could have a superpower. What would it be?
If I could have a superpower, what would she be? I always have dreams that I can fly, right? And that's a blessing. Like, I love that. But how practical would it be? I think what I want, and this is maybe ego-driven, but it's mind reading. It's mind reading for 2 reasons. One, then I would always be the smartest person in the room, right? Because someone knows the right answer to the question, but I could get it first. I'd be like, oh, that, and I would know. But also, I would always know what everyone thinks about me. And that, as a narcissist, would be very good for me.
You're the worst. Okay, we are going to do some rapid fire questions. Thank you to our dearest friend, Claudia Chapa.
Friend.
She's right there. She's right
there.
there.
She was in our wedding. She's our
right
maid of honor.
There.
And she's wonderful and we love her.
But she helped me write these questions today. And time starts now. Okay, if you have one unlimited resource that's not money, what would it be?
Jesus.
If you could jump into a pool of something, what would it be?
Oh God, Cheez-Its. Okay, I gotta get my head out of it.
Okay.
I want a snack.
Would you rather be the best player on the worst team or the worst player on the best team?
It's that ego again. It's the best player on the worst team.
Yeah. Which coast is the best coast?
West Coast, Best Coast.
Puccini or Verdi?
Puccini.
Mezzo Life or Soprano Glory?
Oh,
You know that was Choppa.
Choppa. I mean, it's Mezzo Life, girl. I'm coming for your gig.
Tenor Terror or Baritone Blues?
Ooh, tenor.
Are you a hunter or a gatherer?
I'm a gatherer.
You love cults. If you had to join one cult, which would it be and why Doc Antles?
And why Doc Antles? Oh my God. I hope all of you watched The Tiger King, the greatest living documentary.
Ranch or blue cheese?
Blue cheese.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
She's wrong. It's fine though. Chicago deep dish or a New York slice?
New York always.
Which do you prefer more? Audience love or critic love?
Audience love.
Are you team Carol Baskin or team Joe Exotic?
I am team everyone involved in that documentary.
Do you prefer a planned wedding or a natural disaster?
A natural disaster. That's how we got married. Dane and I were evacuated and we got married. It was insane, but we did it.
We're very good at planning weddings. If you could lose one sense, which would it be?
I feel like probably sight, right? I feel like I've seen so many of the great things
Interesting.
in this world.
Interesting.
I wouldn't want to lose these. And if you lose your smell, then you can't taste anything. And God knows I need to taste some Cheez-Its as soon as possible. I'm very hungry, you guys.
Who is the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12 and why Gigi?
Her name is Gigi, and she's going to win RuPaul's Drag Race.
If you had to endure a life without curls or a life without freckles, which would you choose?
Snatch me bald. You cannot take my freckles.
Would you prefer having perfect eyeliner and messed up lips or messed up eyeliner and perfect lips?
Well, here's the thing, guys. I don't know if you know about this, but we're supposed to be wearing masks these days. So I'm going to go with perfect eyeliner, and nobody even has to know what's going on under the mask.
Talk about your life over the past year as a performer with anxiety and what tools you've used to help with that.
Yes. Okay. So about a year ago, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety. It was very scary for me because I never thought of myself as someone who dealt with issues like that. And I think that is a big part of the problem, is that we think that it's a certain type of person. So once I spoke to my husband, my parents, my family, and my friends about it, I realized that so many people go through it and it's so normal. And very quickly, I was able to find a therapist and find the support that I needed in my community. And I think as a result, I became a better performer and a healthier person overall because I asked for help. And some of my favorite tools are grounding exercises, which I use a lot when I'm feeling very anxious. Basically, it's just to center you back into your body so you're not letting your brain go everywhere. And I love meditation and I love going on really long hikes. All those things really help me center.
Amazing.
Are we ready to sing?
Yeah. So
okay, this is from Carmen. This is Micaela, who is the soprano. I'm a soprano, and Don Jose, who is the tenor. And what happens in the scene is that Micaela has come from their small little country town. She's a childhood friend of Jose, and she comes with a message from his mother. But really, it's because she is deeply, deeply in love with him, and he, tragically for everyone involved, is deeply in love with Carmen. So I don't get the guy in this one, but I got him in real life. So we're gonna sing this duet for you. To We're 6 feet apart, but we're making music. Love you guys.